Predator pastor Robert Morris and his wife has resigned from the church. They have stepped down from the church. So I just got up really quick to read this little article. I'm kind of confused about it though, because wasn't this the same church that told the girl that offered her $25,000 but that she couldn't say nothing? Is this the same? Is this the same girl? Is this the same church? I'm a little confused. Maybe I need to go read a little bit more, but let me just read this article real quick. Hey cousin, happy today's what, Tuesday. Happy Tuesday evening. I miss you guys. I'm sort of kind of on a partial vacation. Little Michael is off this week. It's his first week out of school, so I just kind of took some time off so he could sleep late, relax, watch TV, play on his tablet, but gotta do summer work in between. And vacation Bible school is this week. So okay, so be sure to subscribe, thumbs up, comment below. God is exposing these pastors. Check the video I did. The Lord told me that he was going to be I had a vision of God, of pastors lined up in white robes, and God lifting up their robes, and he said he was going to expose them. So this is by NBC News. Shout out to NBC News. Pastor Robert Morris resigned from Gateway Church after child abuse allegation. Pastor Robert Morris had admitted to inappropriate behavior with a young lady. Church elders say they weren't told the age of the person involved. But isn't this the same church that told her, that offered her the money? I gotta go back and read the other article, but I just wanted to get up really quick. And shame on his wife. Shame on you, ma'am. Shame on you. Shame on you. You knew this man abused a 12-year-old child, and you stayed with him and had kids with him. We're gonna wait for the other kids to come out because he's a predator. We're going to wait for the other kids to come out, and we're going to wait for your children and your grandchildren to come tell us what their father and their grandfather did to them. Shame on you for staying with him and having babies with this man. Disgusting. Robert Morrison founded Gateway, one of the nation's largest megachurch, in 2000. Robert Morris has resigned as senior pastor at Gateway Church in Southlake, Texas, 3 days after confessing to engaging in behavior with a child over the course of a few years in the 1980s. The Board of Elders at Gateway made the announcement Tuesday in a statement to NBC News. The elders' prior understanding was that Morris' extramarital relationship, which he had discussed many times throughout his ministry, was with a young lady and not abuse of a 12-year-old child. The church leaders said in their statement, noting that they had not known the victim's age or the length of the alleged abuse, even though it occurred many years before Gateway was established. As leaders of the church, we regret that we did not have the information that we now have. The megachurch also announced it had hired the law firm Haynes and Boone to conduct an independent review of the allegations to ensure elders had a complete understanding of what happened. Morris, a former member of President Donald Trump's Spiritual Advisory Committee, had long told a story to his congregation, church leaders, about a moral failure involving sin when he was a young minister in his 20s. Last week, senior clergyman, now 54, revealed in a post on the church watchdog site, the Wartburg Watch, that she was 12 years old when Morris abused her in 1982. The alleged abuse continued for more than 4 years, Clemshire told NBC News on Monday. Gateway Morris responded to a Clemshire allegation, Gateway Morris, by releasing statements on Friday and Saturday, acknowledging that Morris had engaged in behavior with a young lady, that stated that the sin was dealt with correctly by confession and repentance. Clemshire released a statement Tuesday saying she had mixed feelings about Morris' resignation. Though I am grateful that he is no longer Pastor Gateway, I am disappointed that the Board of Elders allowed him to resign. She said in the statement he should have been terminated. Clemshire added that she had repeatedly disclosed the abuse to church leaders and pastors, including at Gateway, but it was not until she spoke publicly that action was taken. Morris did not respond to a message required. Gateway officials did not respond to a message from NBC on Tuesday asking why church leaders issued a statement referring to Clemson as a young lady after she publicly revealed she was a child when the abuse began. Morris is known for his efforts to advance conservative Christian morality through gourmet Republican policy. As news of the allegations against his spread in nation media, some of his allies have distanced themselves from him. A spokesperson for Trump said Morris was not working with the presidential campaign. Pastor Morris just must be held accountable. Wrote shortly before Morris' resignation was now the pain he has caused. I got to go back and read that article. For the sake of the victim, we are thankful this situation has been exposed and statement said, we know many have been affected by this. We understand that you are hurting and we are very sorry. It is our prayer that in time no, you need to pay her. You need to pay her. I'm going to go back and read the other article to see who offered her the money, and was it this church? Let me see. Robert Morris confesses to sin. Let's see. I'm trying to see who offered her money. Who offered her? Was it this church or another church? Let me kissing and petting. Purity. He's walked in purity. Mars, a birth from this destiny. All right, let me see. I'm trying to see. Remember the other article when she tried to speak up? They told her, okay, Christian Post. Let's see if this is in the Christian Post. They offered, she wanted them to pay her $50K for her law fee, and they offered her $25 if she paid an NDA, if she signed an NDA. Remember that? Okay, let's see if this is where it is. Girl, later. Subscribe to the Christian Post. She thought nothing of visiting the bedroom. Since it was it might have been a failure. Okay, here we go. Found it. Okay. The survivor made it clear to the OPCP that Morris did not get her father's blessing to return to ministry. My father, let's highlight this. My father never gave his blessing on Robert return to ministry. My father told him he's lucky he didn't kill him. I am mortified that he is telling the world my dad gave his blessing. Of course, we forgave because we are called to be able to forgive those who sin against us, but this does not mean he is supposed to go on without repercussion. Cramshire explained that she retained an attorney in 2005. Okay, 2005. So that means the church started in 2000 to file a civil lawsuit, but Morris' attorney suggested she caused the abuse on herself because she was flirtatious. She said she asked for $50,000 to cover the cost of her counseling stemming from the abuse. She said they offered her $25,000. She signed a non-disclosure, but she refused. For years, she explained to CBS she has been warning churches and pastors will listen to her story about Morris because she doesn't believe this is one who suffered his abuse. She's the only one. She also argued that he shouldn't be served in ministry. Okay. So it doesn't say the church, but if he started the church in 2000 and she signed a lawsuit in 2005, yeah, the church, wait a minute. I don't think he should have been allowed to the ministry, we would never allow someone to teach. Elders at Gateway Church CP in a statement that Morris was transparent with them about his past, and they believe he has been publicly restored to ministry. Okay, here it is. Elders at Gateway Church told CP in a statement that Morris was transparent with them about his past, and they believe he has been biblically restored. Okay, all right, I can see. But he told the church he had a moral failing with a young lady. Pastor Robert has been open for about a moral failure he had over 35 years ago when he was in his 20s prior to him starting Gateway Church. He has shared publicly from the public property. Okay, so he told them he had a moral failing with a young lady. Okay, I could see how they overlooked it. I was about to tear up the church, but I could see. He told them he had a moral failing with a young lady that which would mean he committed adultery. Okay, so I could see how the church didn't need to investigate. They thought it was a young lady, which is okay. You committed adultery. You've been repented. I could see that he didn't tell them it was a young lady. But my question is, if the young lady returned an attorney in 2005 and they started the church in 2000, you want to tell me the elders didn't know he's been sued? I got a question. The elders didn't know? If the young lady is saying she's going around telling teachers, pastors about him, why didn't Gateway listen to her? Sue them. Sue them and get your money. Sue them, get your money. Shame on his wife. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm going back to bed. I love you. Let me know what you think below. We'll try to do a live tomorrow morning. I don't know, child, Ooh, I don't know. Love you. Talk to you later. Thank you for your love and support. Picking up my book on Amazon. I absolutely love you. Listen, 23,000 guys you might meet, honey. A lot of these men are predators. You need to beware of predators. They're out here, okay? Don't overlook nothing. They're out here. Love you. Talk to you later. Bye.